What's up, everybody? Back at it again. One more day. Dressed up a little bit today. It is hot as crap out here. So, what's up? Hey, everybody. If you're new, every day we're hitting this dummy till we get 1,000,000 strikes. And we're almost at 55,000. This is day 16. Today's theme is, business. So, this is my actual first SCA weapon. It's basically a sawed-off baseball bat. We run around in armor, and hit people with these things. This is my first weapon, like so long ago. I just saw it sitting there. I was like, I'm gonna wear something kind of dressy. And the theme today is we mean business. Yeah. Oh, the dummy's slowly making its way down the hill, though. What's up? Oh, thanks. Oh, man. Hey, thank you, Rev John. What's up? Thanks for liking the live. Hey, how's it going out there today? I'm doing like sets of 100. Right-handed, I'm going to do a set of 100 left-handed. Oh, yeah. So left-handed set coming up. That's going to be a challenge. What's up? Thanks for the follow. Who that be? I gotta see. I see your avatar. Maybellina, thanks for the follow. What's up? And what's up there, Bill? And Joe C127. What's up there, Harmon? This is a if you never heard of the SCA, it's like a big game. You know what I mean? But you dress up in armor and you hit each other with wooden weapons, right? So back in the day, my job, I was like a bodyguard for like the leader of our camp. And my job is I had a shield and this, and he would have a spear. My job was to protect him from arrows, and because you can do archery in this too. It's like pretend, that they're fake soft tips. And my goal was anyone who came close, whack them and protect our leader. So what's up, Laguna? I spotted this sitting there. I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't used this in probably 6 years. This is my first SCA weapon. So the theme is we mean business today. I just noticed. So this actually flipped. Thanks for the reacts, yo. Who's leaving them? What's up, Easy? What's up? What's up, Gianni? What's up, Casey? We mean business today. It's this sawed-off baseball bat wrapped in duct tape that I used in the SCA. Who be hitting that button there? Red Bull. Anonymous. Red Bull. Appreciate it. I'm gonna flip this camera so you can actually see it. All right. This is now left hand, right? Now it's looking right. These left-handed sets are hard. And see, you got this little lanyard on here, so you can drop it. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for hitting that button. We're gonna finish this left-handed set for all those reacts. I was maybe gonna do just 50, but I guess we're doing 100 now. Then we have to move the dummy. So that's 35. 59, 60, 61. I see that react button. Thank you, thank you. 69, 70. You gotta watch you don't hit your own hand when you got a hand in their face. 73, 74, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Oh, this is so hard left-handed. And 99. And how about for all those likes, we'll do a spin. Ready? Yeah. Woo! Get a little dizzy. Hey, Sean, thank you. Goober, also thank you. Wow. Everybody, awesome for getting for earning a badge here today, everybody. I also have my sword and shield, which I'm gonna do a set of those next. Because if you don't know, I fight in armor, right? And to fight in armor, you can't use a club like that in the boo hurt stuff. Sage, mining for truth. What's up? Hey, let me show you where we're at. I got the whiteboard right here. So this is where we started. It's day 16. Ooh, we did 100 with the right hand, 100 with the left hand. I typically do sets of 100 to keep track of. We're at 54,000. So if this is your first time here, you know what? First of all, welcome. Second of all, this is what we do here. I decided to hit the dummy 1,000,000 times in a year, or less. Right now, it's looking like less. Who's in chat? Let's actually give a shout out to who's just with a double-digit concurrent watches. So Biker Knight. What's up? What's it there? Sido, set up, Boston, Pat, Ed Gleason, Connor, Coots, Rhino, the Gamer Grandpa, and Great G-Dad. What's up? That's awesome. Lubed Up Noob and Scott. What's up, everybody? Just hanging out still, putting some watch time in. Yo, Coots. Hey. Yeah, I like to make sure, because I know some, and thanks for leaving a comment. And a lot of times people just tune in, they don't really use the chat, but I like to give a shout out to every 10 minutes or so, everybody who's still there. Oh, man. Thank you for hitting that button. All right. So like I said, I fight in armor. Besides these exercise videos, any events, I don't have an event coming up for a little bit, but I post my event footage here. The last event I posted was me losing. I didn't win a single round. I got my butt kicked, and I still upload my losses. Sometimes I feel bad uploading my wins if I win really, really good, because then I feel like I'm embarrassing the other person. But I mean, you're either going to be in someone's highlight reel, or you're going to be the highlight reel. Last time I was in someone else's highlight reel. All right, so put the dummy up here. I might put the dummy back down. Wait, you know what? The next set, I'm actually gonna probably put the dummy downhill. And here's another thing. You might be like, why is this dude wearing his nice clothes? So these were my nice clothes at one time, but right now I lost some weight, so they're a little baggy. This tie already had a stain on it, so did this shirt. These dress pants are a little too big. These are my medieval shoes. But I thought, you know what? I'll just wear some of these clothes. I'm probably not going to wear them again unless I gain that weight back. I'm so glad it's not like 90 degrees out here. It's been so bad out here. Someone else just get a gifter badge. What's up there? Coots again. Moss. What's up, Moss? Everybody, Moss. Who that? Yeah. Yes. Did you talk to Boo about that? So, anybody in chat? Because we're around 40. Let me just tell Moss something here. Everybody who's hanging out, cool. We actually got double-digit concurrent viewers, and I'll keep on giving everyone shouts out for that. Good. All right, yeah. So, Moss here. If you're just hanging out, can you see the chat? MOSS. And give him a follow, because we're gonna collab on something one day too. Plus, he has cooler content than I do. I just upload my highlights, and they're kind of, you know, whatever. But he actually has like pure medieval themed content, inspirational content. And that was a set of 100. Actually, it was like 101 or 102. Yo, thanks. Yes, yes. You're welcome. Hey, anything I can do to help spread. We're all fighters in armor. I just happen to be in a suit and tie today. Not a suit. Like, it's not a suit. I just happen to be in like I was saying, this is, Moss, if you're there, this is my SCA weapon, my original SCA weapon. It's basically a baseball bat. They'd pass it. But it would be covered in tape. This is like 8 years old. And, like, my job. So today's theme is we mean business. I had the tie sitting here for the thumbnail. Because we're hitting this dummy with this thing. Because it's going to be a different bit of a workout. I use these swords, and they're balanced. So they're like, ah, woo, I can go, yeah, bow. Like, down, up. This is basically a club. So it's a whole other workout. This thing, if you miss, you're like, rah, rah. So, yeah. All right. And thanks, Moss, for tuning in. We'll definitely have something cool like a collab. I know that. A whole bunch of us. Wouldn't that be something to have like to actually like there were people trying to set up a pro fight in my chat yesterday. Wouldn't that be cool to have something like where actually where two people fought who heard pro fight like as a result of a chat on TikTok. That should be about 25. See, every time I kick the dummy, it moves down the hill. I think we're going to put the dummy down the hill just to save it some time. Yeah. 2-minute rounds. What's up, Michael? Whoa. Yeah, I was just telling Moss, Michael, how you guys were talking about, yeah, like, wouldn't that be cool to actually have pro fights set up? I don't even know, is this a dumb idea? When we do the collab, is like, a goal of getting 2 people to agree to a pro fight during it. It could, you know, like during chat. At Roger's events, like Roger, Coach Fit. Damn, why did I forget his TikTok name? But out here, like he'd be all about having just like an exhibition match at one of his events. Be like, hey, these guys. He'd explain the whole thing. These guys found out on TikTok, you know. Yeah, what up? Hey, Michael. Thanks for getting a gifter badge today. Wouldn't that be something like to have an exhibition match between a TikTok, we wouldn't maybe want to call it a beef, a TikTok challenge or something, you know? Anybody else out there in chat who might want to fight in armor, send me a message, you know? Send one of these guys in chat a message. We can tell you how to do it. Where I live, we have extra sets of armor. I've put people in my armor and they went and fought in tournaments. Yo! Oh! Moss, we're gonna do a spin move for that. Boom. I guess it's kind of hard to see from back there. Thanks for hitting that button. We're streaming till about 3 o'clock today. Oh, I can feel the sweat coming in my suit, my dress shirt, whatever you call it. Oh, I believe that was 90. Almost done with this set. This is such a workout. That should have been 100 right there. Let me write these down before I forget. I'm gonna do a left-handed set too. No, because what's this button here? Oh, no, I don't do the. It just asks me to promote my video. Like, I don't spend money to promote my stuff. Either people come by and like it, or they don't. I'm not paying for views or whatever. So here's a super thing that drives me crazy though. Is a lot of times people subscribe for something, and then like I know everybody who I interact with for the most part. Like, you know, I've been TikToking for a while. In my head, I know everybody who like watches stuff and interacts, but I don't understand how you'll have someone like just subscribe and then they never watch anything in or like anything in. And I've had a couple like viral videos. You know, I had one where someone was getting hit with 2 pole arms at the same time. You know, that was like my first viral video. It's like it's over 10 million views. So all these people follow you, and then they don't like watch anything else or like it again. So it throws off my ratio, you know. Like if I get a video and it says like so it looks dumb, you know, you got like 15,000 followers, but then you know, like 20, 30 people liked the video. You know what I mean? So it looks weird. I don't know why people just subscribe because I have like a viral video. I've had like 3 or 4 that hit the millions, and then people just subscribe and you never see them again. But they're still there. Alright everybody, this is the We Mean Business episode where we're using our sawed-off baseball bat SCA weapon. I'm gonna give a shout out to everybody. If you're still up here in the posse, we got 12 watching. After this set, I'm gonna give you a quick shout out. There's a left-handed set to do though. It might take a moment because this is left-handed and this is heavy. I'm trying not to hit my own thumb. That was a bad kick. We're gonna get this dummy down here. Because then it won't move. Unless, maybe if I kick it though. Man. That should have been like 50. I'm so slow with my left hand in this. Take his lunch money. Take his lunch money. Chokehold. Take his lunch money. But a boo hurt chokehold, since a real chokehold I guess would probably be illegal, right? In boo hurt. How about that rule where they were making it where you couldn't grab your one-handed axe by the grip? This is left-handed, everybody. Don't laugh. No, you can laugh. You can laugh. A little bit of Myers square for the dummy. I think this is about 80. Oh. Bonk. Oh my left arm. I wore my left arm out so much. But we mean business up here today, everybody. That's what this whole theme is today. I mean business up in here. This is my like mobster kind of voice. We mean business. Mean business. Mean business. That is what my job was in the SCA, is guard the leader, tag me. Yes, yes, tagging Moss. Here comes, I don't have a cool helmet like Moss says to reenact, but here, I just tagged Moss and here he comes. Oh. Go for the home run. Man, Scoob! The theme today, Scoob, is we mean business up here. I was just about to explain. So yeah, Scoob, if you're there, he could just, I bet you he just logged in and it just like puts him in chat. And then you get that awkward feeling like, oh shit. What's up, agents? Yes. So I was just gonna say, my first goal, duty, when I was fighting SCA, was they handed me this bat, and I had a shield, and I had to protect our leader from incoming arrows, and from people that get too close. Scooby, Slackster, Biker Knight still here. Sido Boston. Sidot, I hope I'm saying it right, is still here. What's up? And Radic and Stan, everybody. Yo, like, and Scoob. It is, for some reason, didn't say he's in the watch thing, but he's chatting, so he must be here. The chat thing must be off. Yeah, it's basically it's a baseball bat that's covered in duct tape with this here, so you don't like totally drop it. So in the SCA is that medieval camp thing I was telling you about that I'm going to. You have to have one of these because they don't want you to lose your weapon, and it's wooden weapon. So it's supposed to be like rattan, but my buddy had this baseball bat, and he's like, it'll pass, and it passed inspection, and once you know, it did. And my whole job was defend the boss. I had this in a shield and armor, of course. And if anyone gets too close, I have to try and whack them. It's one hit and they're dead, is how that game works. If someone's shooting an arrow, I'd try and block it. Guard the boss. Does he have a spear? Whoa! Screw, did you send something? Shit. Did I miss it? We're gonna do... Scooby, it said you did. Remind me what the heck it was. Hurt me, yes. Oh, I see it. Damn, I didn't see it on my head. All right, here's a good set for Scoob. We're gonna do a super set with the club. Thank you, Scooby. Together /hashtag together we rise. All right, here we go. This is gonna be a super set. We're gonna switch right and left hand, and instead of just like we're gonna do a big super set. I didn't write that last set down, I don't think. So here we go. And by superset, I mean like I'm putting some freaking effort into this. All right, switch hands. Oh no, don't tip over. This is so hard with this. It's not like the sword. This thing's not balanced for combat like a sword. I'm gonna try and maneuver it like a sword. I'm gonna catch up and chat in 1 second. Headbutt. We're gonna get like 10 more with the right hand because my left hand's beat. Boom. Thank you for that heartbeat, Scoob. And you get the, this is my gesture. Whoa! For gifts. Man. Celebrate. See if I can add this sticker. Congrats, Scooby. How about that? It actually, yeah. So, that sticker might just be right in the middle of the whole broadcast today. But yeah, there you go. I'm grabbing this water and the, oh, I gotta scroll up and chat. Heck yeah, together rise. Are you gonna be streaming later? The other thing too, so I lost some weight, kinda, you know, and this shirt doesn't really fit me anymore. This tie had a stain on it that I'm never gonna get out, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wear this stuff today, because why not? And you know, maybe I will wear it one day if I gain the weight back. While I'm drinking this water, one and only. Oh, geez, I would have just spilled this whole water bottle. One and only. What's up? Same with these dress pants, but I guess I'm not too worried about the dress pants. The dress pants are a little big. So Scooby, one and only. Yo, thanks for getting gifter badge. Scoob, thanks for that. The gift. Biker Knight still here. What's up? Same with Sid, Jess, Danny, and CP Man. I'm gonna get a drink of water. I'm gonna mark those 2 sets down that we did, and we're gonna get another set in here. I might switch up to the sword and shield once in a while, right? Just so you know, but the theme of today's workout on the dummy is we mean business, and we mean business. Oh, let me mark those sets down. Where's the marker? Hang on. Where's the marker? Here's the daily board. Hey, anyone out there got a tip on what should I do to make this stream look better? There's the marker. Oh man, this tie is getting. It almost looks like camo, like blue camo. Oh, Scoob! Man, it even made a sound. I so need that sound to realize it. Scoob! Scored a goal. Well, holy crap, Scoob. And let me know, are you streaming later today? Oh, man. I need to... Well, you already got a sticker up. I don't know. Wait, let me look. Does it let me put another one up here? No, I don't know. Scooby, everybody. Let's get a couple good sets in here. Don't worry, I'm going to keep checking chat. The theme of the day is we mean business, and boy, do we mean business. I'm trying not even to use a sword if I can. It's just an entirely different workout swinging this heavy thing around. Yes, awesome. My daughter's got horses later, but in between, I definitely bet I'm going to be on here scrolling around. Really important, just in general, if you have your hand in someone's face, that you don't hit your thumb. So I keep my thumb up. And to a dummy, of course. We're talking about hitting dummies. Or, like, you know, when I fight in armor, you don't want to hit your own gauntlet, you know what I mean? We'll throw a punch into that combo. Hey, and you know what I was thinking of doing too? I'm just to say we're at 40. Oh, yeah. All right. Awesome. What's up, Deborah? Deborah, thanks, Deborah, for getting a gifter badge today. So when I hurt myself fighting in a Star Wars party a while back, I pulled a groin and I could barely walk. And a couple people that fight in armor are currently out because they're injured. And what I was going to do was put together I actually had streamed a chair workout for longsword, where you sit in it and you can still do longsword stuff. Like if you have a longsword and you're in a seated position where you could like defend yourself and fight. I was thinking of actually doing that one day, making an actual official video, maybe for my YouTube or something. But dude, this one dude's out with an ACL. It sucks when you're sitting there. But like I was telling people on Facebook, when I was hurt, I was like, there's no reason you can't still swing a sword around. We'll just say we're at 60. I have no clue what we're at. Scooby's gifts got me distracted with the count that we're on. Scooby, that was awesome. I thank you. If you're still there, can hear me. And we're gonna do left-handed sit after this. Because we mean business here today. Haha. A couple thrusts to the solar plexus. Man, my arms are killing me. Oh man, Jay Reezy, thanks for sharing. I'm gonna do a left-handed set. I'll shout out everybody who's still tuned in the posse up here with hanging on to that double-digit concurrent viewers this morning. That's awesome, everybody. Thanks everybody who even just tunes in. I think most people come by and they look and they see me out here like this and they're like, what in the heck? And then they go watch like the girl that sits here like this, and then she doesn't say anything until you give her a gift. She goes, oh, thank you, Danny. Oh, thank you, Rob552. And they sit there. I was sitting on the toilet watching one today. And I left one comment. I was like, what WTF is this? She just sits there, staring at the camera. I could do that, right? I could stand like this. I was like I won't hit the dummy unless I get a donation. Then just saying, and someone hits a donation, I go, thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Suzanne. Oh, thank you, Barry5. You know, I was sitting on the toilet watching this girl, not talking, and it just said like, talk to me. And I'm like, okay, and people are in chat saying stuff. Not talking. And someone donated something, and she's like, oh, hi, hey, thank you, oh. And then it was just back to sitting in a room with the windows closed. I was like, man, I don't know. Maybe that's a plan. Oh, we got to do a left-handed set, everybody. I was like, what is this? I don't know. Maybe because she, you know, like, she wasn't like talking or nothing. I'm trying to do something back here. It's not going to work. I'm standing in the fire pit. I was going to try and do one of these. Moss was, he's like, choke hold. Here, we'll do it from this side. All these hits count. You can throw punches, you can throw elbows in this armored combat stuff. I don't do elbows like this because they're kind of pointless in armor, but with the dummy I kind of feel like it just adds to the excitement. Alright, I think this is 40. Hold on. 42, 44, 45, 40. This is left-handed. With the left hand. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. What's up there? What do you skip? Oh yeah, the lives like that. Yeah, what is up with that? Well, I'm glad you rolled in here today. I think this is 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, and I do fight in armor, just so everybody tuning in knows. So there's a point to my madness here. This is all cardio for when I fight in armor, so I can always throw a punch, a strike. It's totally different. You spar with somebody, you do this stuff in clothes all day long, and then you go put your armor on to fight, and you're like, what the heck? Carl! Thanks for the tag. I don't understand the lingo. Is that an emoji of some kind? But Carl, and thanks for the comment, Carl. Oh man. I'm gonna do a set with the sword though, just so everybody knows real quick. And what's up there? Jay Reezy, Biker Knight, still in the house. Mook, K Joel, what's up there? Three Fingered, Indigo, and Trav. With the random, you're all in the posse today. That's what I call it. I just started saying that like in the beginning, and that's what we call it. We're the posse. Let me get a drink. This water bottle I got right here. Oh man, my friend Scoob here that you can see in this sticker. He's one of my favorite streamers on here. Really entertaining. He plays like Armored Core 6, like some game that was like looked like Elden Ring, like these super hard boss fights. But yeah, and later tonight, if he's on or if Salmon's on, I'm gonna check them out. I only watch a couple gamers. Like none of my Boo Hurt friends stream, so Scooby, if you want to give him a follow and check him out, it'd be awesome. You might run into me in his chat room later if he's on today. We're doing a sword striking though, because my arms are actually kind of killing me from swinging it. It's basically a baseball bat. Ringo, oh does he? Huh. Oh, Three Fingered too. And thanks, yo, for getting a gifter badge on here today. Huh, I'll have to keep an eye. Yeah, you know, I probably just miss it, you know what I mean? Can't be on here all the time. Travis, I saw Travis tuning in. What's up, Travis? I am getting a couple sets in with this sword because, man, this sword feels so light after swinging that club around. Buckler. Hey, and what's up, Jenny J Reezy? Yeah, Buckler, and it's a center grip buckler, just so you know. Where I prefer center grip, preferred to a strap shield, because center grip, when I hold it out, like strap shield, it's great. I mean, you know, it's always here when you punch. It's always right where you want it to be. But the thing I like with a center grip, oh. Seamstress. How do I... Seamstress, I gotta get you up on that thing too with the sticker. If it will prompt me too. Dang, how will it... Let's see. Let me see if I can... I'm gonna click on some things. But I do count it as a buckler. It is a buckler. Dang, how do you get this up on here? Yeah, well, and it also cuts down on the angle. So like, I'm blocking like this with a strap shield, but a center grip buckler, you know, like, plus center grip is more easy for me. I like to put it in people's faces like this. So like you can't see what I'm doing down here. It's easier than like this. Seamstress. We owe Seamstress a big, nice set. We're gonna beat the crap out of this for Seamstress gift. Now, how come it won't let me put... Let me see if I can click on it. Dang. Hold on. I'm trying to... Well, Seamstress, I don't know. Everybody, though, I don't see how to get on here, but Seamstress has also donated the heart me. I'm gonna check it out in a minute. Let me do this set. I owe her a set. This is gonna be a big set for the for the other heart me. All right, here we go. This is gonna be... I'm gonna be jump. Let's burn some energy on the dummy. All right, for the new gift. Here we go, everybody. I think we left off, we'll say we left off on 40. We're gonna do a superset though. See, I put it in her face. Then I can grapple. Kinda. Maybe not always. Switch hands. This is the gift set. Y'all see the dummy? Getting tired, so go for some headbutts. Thank you, Seamstress by Night, for the heart me. Kick to the throat. Oh. That was like, I estimate it was 200. Oh my gosh. Jeff, what's up? Thank you. That was a that was some your motivation. I know what I'll do. When I do today's upload, that's how it won't let me put a sticker. When I do the highlight of the day, you and Scooby, I'll give you all the shout outs for the heart me's. That's how we'll do it. I don't understand why. Let me put his. Oh, thanks about the excellent job. I tried. Yes, now we got you up there, I think. Here we go. We did it, I think. All right. Is it going to show up? It does. Yeah. There you go. It was on a delay, I guess. Scoob, Seamstress, thanks. And I should shout. I'll tag y'all in the highlight. Ooh. Night Nurse with the... Oh, man. Night Nurse. We're on 1,000, just if you want to know, everybody. 1,000 hits per day. I'm going back to using the baseball bat club. Like, if you just tuned in, I was saying my first job in the SCA was, if anyone... Let me explain the SCA real quick. Man, oh, and we're 1,000 likes, everybody. Wow. And we're streaming till 3. So we got 45 minutes, because I have to get my daughter to her horse practice. No, you know, we'll stream to like 3:10. We'll stream for another hour. Only broadcast tonight, because she's got some, like, something they do at her school. Where she goes, I gotta keep trying to move this into the shade. So she goes to her school and hangs out with, they have a thing every once in a while for the kids in the summer. I guess it's like to keep kids out of trouble. You know what I mean? Night Nurse, what's up? Man, thanks for coming by. We're in day 16 and we're on 55,000, which is nuts. And you know, people are like, you're gonna hurt yourself, you're gonna hurt yourself, and I really thought I was, but here we are in day 16 and I feel fine, and half the time I don't even do anything about it. I just go on about my day. I'm gonna go get a shower, I'm gonna go pick up my daughter, we're gonna go to horse riding, then we're going to her high school thing, and while she's with her friends, I'm gonna get my ladders out of the trunk of my car, and I'm gonna do all my cardio for this sport, and then you know, come home, maybe make something to eat. We'll go, maybe, I don't know, but you know what I mean. Like I probably won't even do anything about my arms. I feel like a machine right now. Everyone's like, you're gonna hurt yourself hitting the dummy that many times, but I'm telling you what, I feel fine. So if you just tuned in, that story I was gonna say, right? So the SCA is that group where they put you in fights with, and it's not all fighting. There's a lot of people that do SCA just for the stuff. I learned so much from the SCA from going to classes that you can learn like metal etching. I learned how to etch into steel, leather making. They have dance classes like English country dances, historical period dances, stuff like that. But you can do fighting. So the fighting's with rattan. And my first assignment at the camp I was in, right? And we're like a mercenary camp, and it's kind of like all pretend. Daniel, what's up? What's up, Ashley? What's up, user 321-560-024-52638? And the thing is that they give you a payout. So we were like a mercenary camp, and there's thousands of people that are fighting out there at the same time. So we're mercenaries. They don't pay us in like real like money. We got paid in smoked salt. The group that hired us made smoked salt. It was the best stuff I ever had, and that was our payment for fighting for them. And the thing is, they said it took them like 5 hours or something to make it, which is crazy. And we used it to cook at our camp for the rest of the week. But they fight with rattan. So my buddy, it was my first year fighting SCA, and he hands me this. It's over the years been kind of chewed up, but as you can see, it's revealing that it's a baseball bat that's cut off. And thanks for the reacts. And so you can have a lanyard so you don't drop it. It's got this metal thing here, so like a hook. And he's like, don't worry, it'll pass. I was like, all right. And he's like, your job is to guard Random. He's the guy that's like the leader of our camp. And Random, so he's the leader, and he uses a spear, right? And he's like, your job is to guard Random. He's like, if anybody gets too close, you whack them with this. And basically how that league and that kind of fighting works is once you get hit, you're like, okay, I'm dead. And you like lay there, or you leave. You know what I mean? So it's like one hit kills. And he used rattan. But he handed me this baseball bat. I was like, all right. So I saw it sitting there today, and I was like, you know what? I haven't swung this thing for so long. All my swords live streams for the last 2 weeks have been basically swords, arming sword, saber. I've been using a two-handed axe just a little bit. I saw this sitting there. I was like, man, this is gonna be a great workout. I'm gonna get this club out. I was like, the theme of the day is like, we mean business. We mean business in my nice looking suit here. You know, and we're just hitting a dummy with this. It's a whole other workout though, I tell you what. I'm just kind of casually hitting it while I'm telling this story, thinking I'm gonna be about at 100, but man, I mean, it's a whole other workout hitting a dummy with a bat than it is to a sword. Nana, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the share, seamstress. The We Mean Business episode. I'm pretty sure that was about 100. I'm counting it as 100 as a set. If I'm wrong, oh well. In the end, it will all work out. We'll have a couple streams at the end. We'll all do an extra 10,000 or something, you know what I mean? We'll try and count this one though. Oh. Oh, man. That's 50. You know what we're going to do? 51, 52, 53. So we're going to mark that down as just a random set of 53. Let me get the board. I'm going to give a shout out to, oh man. Boogeyman, what's up? Yeah. So, it's like, see my picture up here? That's me in the black, we fight in armor. If you can see up here, that's my armor, the black and yellow. And what it is, you put on armor and you hit the crap out of each other with, oh, you read the thing. I see. So you saw, yeah. And today, so I have this whole thing. We're trying to get 1 million hits in a year, or less. So, to update the board here, that was about as, hey, what's up there? Marine, what's up, Marine? First of all, thank you for your service, as I am proud to tell everyone, you know, if you are a Marine, I salute you for that. So we're at like 1,153 for today, 54,547 for the grand total out of 16 days and counting. And today's just, I'm trying to get a whole other exercise. All I do is hit this dummy with the sword, and I feel like sometimes I don't get a good workout. Seamstress by night, what's up? And Jay Reezy, what's up? Both with the gifter badges for today. Thank you again, Seamstress, for the heart me. Biker Night still here. Thanks, LRC. Jay Bird, what's up? Whoo! We're the posse today. We're streaming for another 50 minutes. About 3:10 at the latest. I gotta get inside. I gotta get a shower. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna be sweating outside at their horse lesson. I might not even take a shower. I might just wash up real quick in the sink and throw on some some old sway shirt and shorts, because I'm just gonna be standing out there watching a horse lesson, sweating. I'm gonna be doing my cardio later. That's what we're gonna do. And because this is so heavy. Shark Night! Shark Night. Can I say hi? It says say hi. I did. I waved to Shark Night. I'm getting the hang of this. Shark Night's in the house. Shark Night. Would you be interested in talking about local boo-hurt stuff? Like on a live. I just said, would you be comfortable? Would you ever want to do a live with a whole bunch of us? Because what we're going to do is we're going to put together some kind of thing. I've been talking with some people of having a couple live episodes. But you're knowledgeable about stuff, you know. Plus, Shark Night knows everything in the world about sharks. Like, it's not just a name like shark. Like, the dude is a genius. And I got the baseball bat out today because for a different kind of workout. And we're switching between left and right hand right now. I'm trying to keep an eye on chat. I wish, did they make some kind of goggles where I could just read chat as it's like live? I'd love to just get glasses so I could just read it. You know what else I want to do? I'm gonna get some kind of holder so I can put this here and you can see like first person view hitting the dummy. Oh man. Oh man, that was 50 with the left hand. Oh yeah. Training, training, training. The way to be. I think people can just do good in this sport even if you train. You know how many people I've beat in like later rounds of like duels just because I have more endurance? That happens a lot. I would say Michael Boyle again popping up with that gifter badge. I would guarantee you that endurance in this sport goes so much farther than skill. Now, if you're fighting for first place of a melee or a duels event, obviously skill is probably gonna be your main thing. But even to get there, if you don't have the endurance, you won't even get there unless you have a really good team. Melee is different because it's a team sport, but you have to know what you're doing, kinda, to be on a team that's gonna win, like first, second, third. But to get there, you need the endurance. Training, training, training. I've been training like every day for so long. And I just decided one day, I was like, I'm going to stream it all from now on. I'm going to give Michael Boyle the wave. We're going to wave high. Let's see if it worked. It doesn't show like a graphic though. You know what it should do? Is it should actually like show the wave like in your name. Oh man, alright, we're gonna set in with the sword. A couple sets with the sword because just hitting with this bat, like, it's kind of slow. It's a great workout though, I'll tell you that. Yeah, in this sport, training endurance, I think endurance is more important than skill. You'll never fight the most skilled people for a medal without the endurance. Now, of course, you need some skill though if you're gonna beat skilled people. There's so many fights. I've had pro fights. You know how I won a pro fight against someone who's in their 20s? I'm 46. You know how? Because every time that we were tangled up, I was still hitting him. I was punching him. We're grappling. You know, he's got me up against the list. I'm still like like pop, pop, pop. You know. Finally, you push him away. I'm just like, come get me, just tapping him from range. Okay, whoa. Then we're grappling again. Always moving, you know, protecting yourself, all that stuff. And the dude was just so worn out that there were times where he was just standing there. I could be like this, you know, like come get me. Even though he clobbered me, and I even got thrown on the ground twice, I threw him on the ground once. But you know why I won? Because of endurance. I was always moving, always doing something. This tie is soaking wet. It slaps me in the belly. The longsword is almost always to. I did something a long time ago where it was like first to 5 for longsword, but it's only once. It's just a thing like just for fun. But longsword is always, depending which league you do, 60-second rounds, best of 3. The rules at Boo Hurt International used to be 190-second round. Now it's 60-second round, 30-second rest, 60-second round, and the points are added up. So if you finish a round with like 25 strikes, round 2 starts, you got 25, and they got whatever, like 30 or 32, you know. And then they try and make it so if it's like really close, sometimes if there's a question, you know, with the marshals, where they're like, I don't know, you know, they'll have you fight the tiebreaker. You know, you kind of really have to, you don't just have to win by 1, but you gotta really try and win by like 5 points. I actually preferred the 90-second 1 round better. Then it is just 1 round, you're done. 2 rounds is cool, but the thing is, you're still adding the points. So it's like 1 2-minute round with a 30-second break in the middle, because your points don't start over. If it started over from 0, I'd be like, cool. But I don't see the point. Like, why not just fight a 2-minute round then? We were already fighting a minute. We were already fighting a minute and a half. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll post a video on it here one day. I'm gonna have a day off coming up, everybody. Saturday's my first day off. And the thing is because my daughter's got a horse show. The other thing is too, I'm just not gonna have time. So I have a longsword duel. I'm actually waiting to upload for that day, where the dude breaks his sword. Oh man, what's up, Dallas? Let me get the chart. I'm gonna drink some water, and we're gonna update the chart with the sets for today. And then we're gonna break the baseball bat out again. All right, where are we at? So we're getting close to 1,500 hits for today. We still got 40 minutes to go. I think we're gonna the goal. I need 1,400 more to hit goal. I don't know. It's a little slow going with the baseball bat, but we're gonna use it for a couple sets anyway. It's a nice change of pace from using a sword. I swing that baseball bat thing around, and then I swing the sword. It's crazy. Oh, some Texan guy. What's up? I saw I saw the flag from back there. Oh, before we hit the dummy. Michael Boyle Jr. and Seamstress by Night still in the posse. What's up? Biker Knight also. LRC also. Jay Bird too. What's up? Riker, Ghostface, Mario, Skywalker. Everybody that's in the posse. That's my shout out to everybody who's putting in watch time. It's like I said, a lot of people don't do the chat, but it's cool to acknowledge to everyone else that you're here. Let me finish this water bottle off, and then we're gonna hit the dummy again, everybody. The sun is now hitting the phone here. I'm trying to keep it out of the sun. Battery power is at 56%. We're good. Jimmy! Yo, Jimmy! Gets this. Woo! Thanks for getting the gifter badge today. Man, nice. I appreciate it. It is luckily at least not 90 degrees out here. It was only 85 when I started. Those couple days when it was in the 90s, I was dying out here. All right, here we go. Whoops. Here we go. Another I Mean Business set. And probably y'all heard me say this again, but this is my old SCA weapon. I saw it sitting there today. I was like, yeah, I haven't used this. I haven't swung this in probably like 6 years. I was like, I'm hitting a dummy with it today. Just wait till it's wintertime out here and I'm complaining about we'll be out here when it's snowing. It's going to be a whole year of this, everybody. What will we do when we get down to that time, when I'm starting to get close to 1 million, we're going to have to figure out what are we going to start streaming. I'll probably maybe at least do every like twice a week or something. Because I always hit Pell at least twice a week. It's just now, I'm hitting it like every day. And if you notice, a lot of times I even just kind of catch it with my hand to send it right back. It really helps on that drawback speed. This thing's so heavy, you know. You're going like this. If you can help it with your hand a little bit, and even give it a little extra force, This thing is so heavy compared to a sword. Alright, left-handed time. Yo, thanks for the reacts. Who was that? If you ever see me doing this so I can read. Vicky Ward, what's up? Jimmy, just before you, now Vicky. Yo, thanks for the reacts. We're gonna hit this left-handed now. Oh, here we go. I wrapped the dummy up in duct tape because it was starting to crack. And I'm like concentrating. I'm like pulling my shoulder blades down. I'm trying to do this like nice and nice. You know, the weight is going in line with my shoulder joints. It's not like going like this and all crazy and stuff, because I'm trying to like preserve my shoulders. This is left-handed. Come on, left hand. Come on, left arm. I think that's about 55. You get a little tired, you can headbutt somebody in armor. I'm trained for fighting in armor. Oh, I just put my other hand on it and realized I could hit it with two hands. Ha. Oh yeah. Oh my. So, how's everybody doing today? It is what now? Is it Wednesday? Middle of the week. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope you're having a good day or night wherever you're at. I don't know. The image isn't as good here in the shade. Let's see if we can move this over here actually again. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move the dummy back uphill. Yeah, everybody. Let's mark those sets down real quick, because you don't want to forget those. So those two sets put us at 1,553 for today. I'd like to get another 10 sets in at least, because we're not having. Sometimes I'm on here at night again. We're not having a nighttime stream. Too much going on. He's gonna go up the hill. It's gonna be for a better camera angle. The thing is that it starts to get to the point where if I'm in the shade, I don't think that I can actually set the color tone or whatever you call it on here. Like, you know what I mean? Like you can click on the camera to set like the baseline for your color. If I click it, let's see, if I click a light spot, hold on. If I click on a dark spot compared to a light spot, yeah, it doesn't change. You know what I mean? Like, so I can't set to be a better looking picture. So now we have a view from up here. All right. Yeah, we're gonna get the sword out for a couple sets. I'm getting my other water bottle. And I'm not even doing longsword today. I have it sitting here, but there's no longsword today. Just so everybody knows. What's up there? Orc and Ender. What's up, Useless Change? What's up there? Mr. Fitness! Hey, I was watching someone. So here, I know what we're going to talk about. there was someone doing some kind of fitness thing, right? I liked the crap out of this dude's broadcast right before I got on. I was just scrolling through lives. I've never watched a live on here until I started streaming, right? So, I told everybody about the one where it was this girl, and she's just sitting there, and she wasn't talking, and it said, "Talk to me." And she would only do something if someone donated. So she would sit there like this, and people were in chat going hi or saying stuff. She wasn't doing anything, but as soon as someone sent a donation, she'd be like, "Thank you, Bobby 553," and she'd sit there, and she'd get a donation like, "Thank you, Stacy Berries," or whatever. So I scrolled off of that, and I came across this dude who's actually it reminded me of me. He was doing push-ups, and he's talking. He's all up in here sweating like me, talking to the camera. He go back and do some push-ups. So I gave him a bunch of likes, and it made me think, like, I don't know why some of these people had like 100 some people watching this girl who wasn't talking. She'd sit there like this. I was thinking, what if I just sat there and went like this? And I was like, I'm not hitting the dummy unless someone hits the button. And someone hit the button, I go, "Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Suzanne." You know, I don't know why I keep saying Suzanne. But anyway, I was like, I really appreciate my content more. Whether people like it or not, at least I'm doing something, I guess, for most of the time. All right, I'm gonna get a couple of sword strikes in here, because, boy, I tell you what, swinging that club around makes this sword and this buckler feel like it's nothing. And what's up there? Thanks for a follow, TJ. What's up there, Iggy? What's up there, John? I'm trying to keep an eye on chat. See, I am like looking at chat. The only problem is I hope that my next fight, I don't get used to fighting like this so much that I'm not even paying attention to the guy in front of me. And like I fight in armor, right? I hope that the next event, I'm actually like, I might just be out there doing this. Like just out of habit, like I'm looking at the chat. I try to get my foot up to his face, just for you out there, everybody out there. Here comes another one. And this is uphill, so he's actually higher. For me hitting him in the face, I actually got to kick higher than normal. I try and put the dummy up here in this root so it doesn't slide down the hill so much. But sometimes it's just gonna slide down. I had that upload that's kind of funny. I was like, did you know I stick my tongue out to the side that I'm swinging? It was just a joke, but that was a kind of funny video. I don't always just have updates of my lives. Saturday I'm gonna upload an actual sword fight. Because there's no live Saturday. Or Sunday, now I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna have 2 days off. 2 days of rest for my freaking arms. We're on day 16. We're gonna be over 56,000. If I'm just going left to right, I don't worry about protecting myself. But if I'm like doing a couple sword, ooh, I totally missed the dummy. If I'm gonna hit the dummy with the sword a couple times, I do like to try and protect my head. If I'm doing a couple buckler strikes, I like to use my sword to protect my head from the other side. But if I'm just going left, right, I'm fighting in armor, and I just figure I'm gonna eat a couple punches while I'm dishing them out. Push. Whoa, the dummy's so close to me. Dummy kick in the face. Kinda. That wouldn't have done anything. I used to be a lot more flexible in this sport. I've kicked people in the head lots of times, and I used to kick people off to the side of the head, and I found that it's so much harder to withdraw your leg. If you do a head kick in armor, there's so many more things that get stuck on somebody. So I've sort of switched to just front kicks only. Tinkerbell, what's up, Tinkerbell? If you're still there, Fanatic Funhouse, what's up? So I sort of just stick with front kicks now, where it's you can still get your foot stuck on something, but when you're in armor and you're doing like these kicks to the side, like this, which is fine, down low, but if you're kicking up top, I try and aim it directly forward, because the first time I actually connected with somebody like a kick to the side of the head in armor, my leg, pretend this is my foot, kicked him in the head, and then it got stuck up on his shoulder. And I was standing with one leg, and basically he just like tossed me, right? So I found too, after another couple kicks that way, you really gotta focus on getting your leg back. If you're just kicking straight ahead at their helmet, so much easier. There's less to get caught up on. We're gonna do a left-handed set here, everybody. Left-handed sword and buckler set. We'll be using that club again in a little bit, but I'm trying to get a couple more sets in with the sword. Did you notice? I wasn't blocking my head. Now that I switched arms, I wasn't blocking my head like I was just saying when I was doing the sword strikes. Oh. Oh man, left arm's getting a little worn out. Trying to recharge a little bit. Don't want to like kill myself. All right, it's from using that club. It's like a pre-workout. Like this is good, left-handed. And if you're fighting in armor, and all you got left in you is just some overhead shots, throw overhead shots. Throw whatever your body still has energy to do. What is up, Outlaw? If you're still there, what's up, Shane? Let's give a shout out to the posse, everybody. Everyone who's still putting in that watch time. What's up, Harley? Man, again, how's it going? All right, Michael Boyle still here. Seamstress still here. Crick. Old Crick, what's up? LRC, welcome back. LRC, you're gonna get a special little set here for coming back. Jay Bird still here. Keith, also, everybody. Is that Bor? Oh, that's old Clark. What's up? Thanks for the like, Clark. Yeah, every once in a while I like to peek in and see who's still putting in some watch time. All right, LRC is back. Welcome back. So I was going to do another sword strike, but since you're here, and I don't happen to know when you tuned in because stuff flies by, we're going to do a set with the club. 50 right-handed, 50 left-handed. And that's the theme of the day. The theme of the day is we mean business. I tried to type that as the title of the live, and it was too long. I was trying to type 1 million strikes, we mean business. All it would let me type is like, we mean bus, or something like that. So, LRC, welcome back. We are gonna, I'm putting the sword down because I was gonna do this a little bit later, but let's get this set with the club in here. This is my old SCA weapon. I'm thinking that was 20. I sort of lost track. But anyway. Yes, I used to hit people in armor with this club. It was so much fun. There's nothing like hitting someone in the helmet with a club. It's basically a baseball bat. I think that was 50. That was pretty close. Let's get a left-handed set. Yo, what's up there? Zuki! I swear to you, I was thinking about you before I got on today. I do think about that. Seamstress, Peach, I should say Plague Baby, you know, Moss. I do. Before I got on. I wasn't thinking like, I was just, you know, I was just getting my thing ready, and y'all's names popped in my head. Michael and now LRC. What's up, LRC? Zuki, this is my old SCA weapon. I'll tell you all about it here in a minute. I saw it sitting there. I was like, I'm gonna hit the dummy with this today. I used to hit people with this in the SCA. I was legally allowed to hit someone with a baseball bat, basically. And you know what? It is so heavy compared to these swords that this is such a great workout. Oh man, LRC, that set was for you. Let's actually, before we forget, let's write down where we're at for today. Oh, I hit the camera. Oh, look out, everybody, earthquake. So, that was 400. 200, then I did left-handed buckler, and then I just did that club, south club. We're almost at 2,000. Just so everybody knows, we got 20 minutes. 20 minutes left. I'd love to clear 2,000 hits. We're going to. We'll see how close we get to 2,700. Zuki, yeah, I did. I'll tell you what, like, everybody probably heard this story, but not everybody who's just tuned in, Zuki didn't yet. So this is my SCA weapon, where my whole job was to just guard. The leader of our camp is his name's Random. For the SCA fights, you know, and my whole job was like as his bodyguard. So he'd use a spear, and I had my friend. He handed me this. The first time I ever fought SCA was at Pensick, and he's like, "You just take this. If anyone gets close to him, you whack him." And in that game, oh, what's up? What's up, Wixerd? How's it going? And the whole thing was, you're his bodyguard. If anyone gets close, you whack him. And in that game, that fighting game, if you get hit once, like a good hit, you're out. If you get hit in the arm, okay, you lost your arm. You get hit in the leg, okay, you can hit. But you whack him in the head, done. So he handed me this. It's basically a baseball bat, and it's got this little lanyard on the end so you don't drop it. And he said, here you go. He's like, just make sure no one gets to random. I was like, all right. They can shoot arrows too, you know. It's different because the arrows, if you lose your shield if you get hit with the arrow. I think that's how it worked. But anyway, yeah, and that's what I got to do. I got to basically hit people with a baseball bat in the head. All right, if I can get a couple sets in here. What's up, Jesse? JCR. And what's up? We got a gold medalist in the house here. If Wixard's still here, what's up? About 20 minutes to go, just so everybody knows. Ha! The double hit. Boom! Boom! Boom, boom. That was 100, I am pretty sure. We're going to move this dummy up the hill again. It was so much nicer when the dummy was down the hill. However, if I do that, the camera will be... oh, it's on the water bottle. Hang on. Nope. Don't crush my water bottle. Dummy. Don't crush my water bottle. Commish, what's up, Commish? Oh, man, we got all the cool Boo Hurt crowd is in the house. Zuki, Commish, Wixard, Seamstress, Night Nurse was here earlier. Freaking Shark Knight. Fucking Boo Hurt. Boo the Hurt. Moss. We had a lot of people come by today. Oh, you didn't see it. I'm trying to actually get my heel to connect with their chin. What's up there, Marlon? Marlon, yo. Yo, yo, we're over 2,000. We're getting close to the goal. The goal of the day, every day, is if we can, we get 2,800, because that puts us on the average to 1 million in a year. There's no nighttime stream, just so everybody knows. Oh, seamstress, thank you. And my arms aren't tired. Commish, if you're still there, Commish, I don't know if he is. But I haven't had any issues with this extended use of my arms lately. Even how I was saying my left hand was getting a little sore, it's like totally fine now. I think it was just, you know, and this might sound stupid, and I don't mean to sound like in a bad way, but I was watching like hard labor that people do in some of these countries where you're doing repetitive. I'll get back to that in 1 second. My legs at work, at the hospital, I walk around all day long, and I put in so many steps. You know, like if you put in 20,000 steps in a day, why can't I put in like 10,000 with my arms in a day? And I watch videos of stuff like documentaries, you know. I was watching these people like breaking stone every day. They just sit there and they break rocks to sell for like €1 in these poor countries. I'm like, man, if people are doing that, why would I encounter a problem with repetitive use of my arms? And we're gonna find out the next fight I have coming up. I mean, I'm training all the way up to, I'm not taking a day off. I used to take time off, like in between, like before an event, I used to literally take 3 days off and not do anything. And now it's just like, what's up there? The HD. What's up, Billy? Billy Loom is on there. What's up? What's up, Travis? Sometimes I gotta put this here so I can read the chat. What's up, Chris? So, you know what? I actually feel like actually pretty good, my left arm. And I'm also like, I'm not hitting it like as hard as I probably would in an armored fight, but I'm hitting it hard enough. And my left arm feels pretty good again. My hand, it wasn't like a muscle or hand, it was like the soft part of my palm, like where the grip sits, was actually a little sore just from all this repetitive force. And yes, I wipe my sword off my nose with my buckler. It keeps the leather conditioned. You know, I don't have the armor on. I do try and keep moving around a little bit though, so I am kind of getting like, it's kind of like experience as if I was actually fighting a pro fight or something right now. You know, I'm moving around, but at the same time, like, I'm feeling pretty good. I don't think we're gonna be at 60,000 hits here pretty soon. I don't think I'm gonna have an issue. We'll do a health and wellness check when we get to 100,000. At 100,000, we'll decide if we're going to continue, and I'm sure we're going to. So if I have any health issues, once we get to 100,000, which I would love to tell you when that's going to be at this pace, though. You know, it varies. There's no nighttime stream today because I have stuff going on. I'm going to go do my cardio with my ladders and stuff today. You know, I don't stop. I don't. My daughter's gonna have a, who got the gifter badge? Josh, Juan, if you're still there. Thank you for hitting that button. Juan and Josh. You know, the other parents are gonna be waiting for their kids out in the parking lot. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get my ladders out of the trunk. I'm gonna get my axe out of the trunk. I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna shadow box with the axe. I'm gonna do my ladder cardio. Woo! I don't know what I'm doing there. What kind of block was that? 8 minutes, everybody. 8 minutes. So if anybody, all things Navy. So if anybody is trying to send a like, if you've been here for a while, I appreciate it. Everyone who's even just hung out, we're gonna have a final shout out for everybody who's still in the posse and still putting in the watch time here pretty soon. I'd like to get at least 3 more sets. We got 8 minutes. Thank you. And everybody who just hung out today. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow, I don't know what time it's going to be. We may have 2 streams tomorrow. I'm not sure. I will, like I advised, if anybody's interested, just check in my little avatar. If we're friends on here or whatever, it'll say when the next one is. It could be early in the morning. It may be another one of those things like we did yesterday, like the half lacrosse practice, half sword fighting thing. Whoa, what's up, Ron Jones in the house? You know what happens too? Because we're getting in the last sets here, everybody's gonna come by. Scooby And Scooby, who was here earlier, who sent me the first heart me for today, he was saying, isn't that funny? You know, he was just about to get done streaming, and like everybody started showing up. I kind of lost track where we're at. That's fine. I'm just gonna say in my head, we gotta be like around 70. Alright, that's 2 sets I owe to the board. And we're at, we're like 7 minutes, 6-7 minutes. Seamstress again, thank you, thank you. Alright, well we're clearly over 1,000 for today. Seamstress, thanks. I like hanging out with everybody. It makes working out so... I would never do 1,000,000 strikes. I will tell you this, I would never do 1,000,000 strikes without broadcasting it. It would be so freaking boring. And at the end, you know, no one might not even care. But you know, it was fun that we all hung out for it. And at the end, I won't just stop streaming. Well, thanks for the likes again. Bread spinners. Awesome. Got here just in time. We got a couple sets to do. So since we got some reacts, let's actually get some work in here. Oh. I got some interesting new calluses on my hands. That'll be something to explain whenever patients usually have gloves on, but a patient might say, man, what's wrong with your thumb? I'm like, oh, those are just my calluses because I'm hitting my sword 1,000,000 times in a year in my backyard. Oh, just so everybody knows, one day we're gonna do this at a Walmart parking lot. I swear. I just don't want to do it when it's so hot out. Maybe in like a month or something. Maybe we'll go on tour. We'll take the, oh, yo, I know some awesome places with scenery that could take the dummy to. Like up in the mountains. Oh, wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, we'll have to do that. And I'll do that before, woo! I will do that before it cools off. Yeah, especially like in the fall time when the leaves are changing colors. All right, I'm doing one more set. Oh, I'll get a couple more sets, everybody, to hit goal for today. 1, 2. We're at 2,453. I'm gonna tell you what. This is what we're doing. We're getting 3 sets in, no matter what. My daughter's gotta get. We gotta go up to her, get her horse ready by like 4:15. It's 3:07. I'm gonna squeeze out 3 sets. Let me just catch some water. We're gonna do like a super long set. What's up there, Peter Music? What's up? And Bayside. How's it going, everybody? If I hit 27, the average daily. Oh, Briar, what's up? Just in time. I got one more. I'm gonna do one more big set before I get my daughter to her horse riding lesson, and it's we'll do this. 2 sets with the sword. I said 200. I'll do a set with the club. If you saw the thumbnail, I was using my old SCA weapon, my club. All right, let's get this. Let's put in work, as I was trying to say. All right, that'll put at 2,700, which is good because it's 27 something a day to hit 1,000,000. Dummy's getting a little close. Move the dummy back. Alright, that's 100. Let's switch hands. Left-handed. What's up there, Manuel? Ah. Left-handed. Oh. Boom. Nah, it should be 100. Tell you what, I'm gonna do just another 100 right-handed, then we'll do the club. We're pushing our luck here, but you know what? I'd rather hit just above goal than just below goal. So after this set right here, we will be using the club. Alright, there's a couple to go on. Last set, using the club, we're going to be at 2,853 after this. Because we mean business up here, everybody. We're getting a... Yo, who got that? Cars, cars, cars. Again, hey, good to see you. And thanks for getting a gifter badge for today. Zuki, Zuki, Zuki. Yes, awesome. And last set here myself. Have a good rest of the day, Zuki. We're going to shout out to the posse, so if you're up here in the top at the end, we'll give you a shout out. I'm going to do last set of 100 here. You just tuned in. What's up there? What's up there, Mike Drake? Mike Drake. Yo, hey man, just so you know, we're in the last 48 hits here, and the sun finally went down. This right now is like perfect weather. But we're gonna get the total. I'm not just shutting off. I'm gonna get the total of the stream for today. This is our We Mean Business episode. I dressed up a little bit for it, and we're using a club today. But this is the club I use in SCA. It's not just like a stick. This is my old SCA weapon. And the good thing is I'm actually like trying to keep really good form with it because this thing's heavy, and I'm actually just like a Lego person. My arm is like a Lego person. All right. So everybody, we hit 2,800 for today. It's 3:15, and I literally got to get the heck out of here after we total this up. So that was let me erase that. That's where we're at. We're at 57 something for 16 days, so we hit the goal. The goal is at least 2,700, and we did it. So everybody, just so everybody knows, let's get a little shout out. Wixard is still here. What's up? Oh man, what's up, Chris? So just so everybody knows, Seamstress, LRC, still in the house, and Keith too. Man, y'all three putting in watch time today, and there's a camp. Like, much appreciated. Like, no joke. Wouldn't be here doing this without y'all. And user 577-187-8346-188 putting in that watch time. So thanks for tuning in. Tomorrow's live stream, if my daughter's here, I might get in full armor. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But it's probably going to be earlier in the daytime. Just so everyone knows. One live stream a day. I'm not going to be back on tonight. There's a spider on my phone, like I am sometimes. So, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking out my beating the dummy with the club and my sword and buckler today. And we'll see you soon. Thanks for all those likes. Thanks, Seamstress Scooby, who will probably be streaming later. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, everybody.